Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti, and I'm glad you could join us for today's match, which has all the makings of an epic encounter between the Demons and the Hawks. Not sure what the weather is doing, and the trouble with weather forecasts is that they're right too often for us to ignore and wrong too often for us to rely on. And joining me in the box for special comments will be Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dan. I've been looking forward to this one all week.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. The batters look great as the players get set to run through them. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. We have the toss of the coin. The Demons kicking with the wind in this opening turn. Round 9. I can't wait for this encounter to begin, and I think the crowd would agree with me too. They're on the edge of their seats. The game is underway.
Don't practice until you get it right. Practice until you can't get it wrong.
McAvoy is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Gore. Gibson gets it on the bounce. McDonald swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. An easy interception for Smith. Interception. Gallett passes. No, that's just giving the ball away. Gets boot to leather. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Gallett. He grabs it on the run. Down goes Roost, lining up the goal now, 45 metres out. Roost thumps the ball for goal. Roost manages to sneak it through. Goal. That's the first one of the game.
Roost. It's not the biggest kick of the footy. I'd say 50. Oh, it's going to test him, but he's still got some good power.
He gains possession, finding the running player. Gorn kicks it a long way. Pedersen gets the upper hand. He kicks it long. Birchall handball short. Crawley sends the ball on its way. Strong mark.
Gorn has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. The Hawks are over. The Demons, Vince. He's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. He gets boot to the ball. He claims the ball. He boots it. He takes a strong mark. O'Meara gets the interception on the bounce, sending it on its way. Lewis kicks the ball. There's no contest for that mark.
Boots it. Great grab. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here.
Crawley has so much potential, he could just be anything. He gets it under pressure. Puts boot to ball. Mitchell with great hands.
Jams it on the boot. Nice work from Brayshaw. He's a long kick. He gets above the crowd. Low kick. Jones wins the marking contest. Hand passes. Lewis just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Counting down, we've hit the 90-second mark. Out on the full. Free kick to the Hawks. Out of bounds in the pocket. Kicks into the middle. Over the top of the pack. Chip kick along the wing. Gorn gets the upper hand.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. If Melbourne forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50, they just need to be given a shot. The ball goes nowhere. Vince is a pretty decent kick of the footy, but you can always be better. Puts boot to ball. O'Meara with real good use of the body. Bruce marks the ball, lining it up with the goal now. Bruce takes a shot, the ball's up, and it's hit the post. Tough break.
The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. Hunt looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Jones with the kick. Great grab. Stretch, boots it. McDonald has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
McDonald is just an absolute superstar when it comes to marking. Kept his composure then. He kicks the ball. He marks the ball. He lines it up with the goal.
Tyson takes a shot. That ball's travelling. The big kick for goal goes straight through. He sinks his first goal. Here's the bounce. Vickery hits it. He picks up the loose ball. Richo, what are your thoughts on the opening term?
Melbourne are stiff to be behind at the siren. They had plenty of it, but just lacked finishing. I'm sure they'll have more of an impact on the scoreboard in the second quarter.
Let's check out the stats.
Both teams fairly close in the handball stats, 7-6. Neither team showing any superiority in the tackling count today. Really close. Locked horns in the tackle contests, 7-2.
Thanks for that, Richo. The second term is underway.
Winners don't wait for chances, they take them.
McAvoy really gets onto this one. Ball up in the centre square. McAvoy with the mighty fist. McDonald puts the ball in the hands of fate. Burgoyne, handball short. Shot at goal by Duray. Vince with the mark. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50, marked by Hibbert.
Hibbert's got all the makings required to become a great servant of this football club. I reckon he could become a 200-game player. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Bruce shoots for goal, it's in the air, and the ball goes out of bounds. He gets boot to the ball, the mark will be paid. Hibbert slams the ball to his boot. He boots it. Garlick with the mark.
Puts boot to ball. A free kick paid for some off-ball trouble. Jones kicks it. Pedersen with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Salem will be kicking from, as they would say, downtown. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. 25 metres out. Gee, you wouldn't like to miss from here. Tyson goes goalward. It's through. That's number 2.
Tyson could want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
Kicked by Gibson. McAvoy gets the upper hand. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. A chance right here to wrest back the lead. Score for the Hawks. Hawthorn take back the lead.
McAvoy got a really good footballing brain.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Gains possession. The ball in the hands of McDonald. Gorn has seen plenty of the footy. Passed by Jones. Gets boot to high. The opposition forgot about him and he takes the easy mark.
Burgoyne is incredibly competitive and you can count on the fact that if he makes a mistake, apart from being dirty on himself, you won't see another one for a long, long time. And the ball goes over the boundary line.
Palms it down nicely. The ball in the hands of Hodge. He has the ball. The spilled ball is collected. Over the top of the pack. The clock ticks down with only 90 seconds left. Can he kick it from here, Richo?
He should kick this.
Duray shoots for goal. It's going. Duray executes the goal well. Gets his first. The Hawks over. The Demons by 9.
Duray can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
McAvoy gets onto the ball. Big man does nicely. Handball finds Lewis. He has the ball. He's racking up possessions. Chips it down towards half forward. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Roughhead dishes it off to the running man. Hibbert is caught in for holding the ball. Clears it. Hogan picks up the bouncing ball. Shields bumps. Hibbert handball short. McDonald gathers. That tackle clearly above the shoulders. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by McDonald. The clock ticks down, only a minute left. He gets tackled as he hands it off. He spears the ball. He wins the contest. Good drop punt by Pedersen. Nice mark there. 60 metres out. Jams it on the boot. Melksham takes it well. Heads up the corridor. Oliver, he handballs. He handballs. Oh my goodness. This game is getting more exciting by the second.
He's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster.
And over the boundary line she goes. Gallard kicks hard along the boundary line.
Oliver is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Pedersen with the spill. He manages to intercept the bouncing ball. He's blocked it. He gets boot to the ball. He hand passes it. A 1-2. He gets boot to the ball. Stretch. Just wanted it more then.
There's been a lot to enjoy in the second quarter. The scores are the Hawks 21, the Demons 18.
Don't give up at half-time. Concentrate on winning the second half as well.
Time to check the stats. Richo.
Hawthorn with nothing impressive in the stat sheet. The score says it all here.
Thank you very much, Richo. Halfway through the game now, and I've enjoyed every second of it so far. There's the siren to start the second half.
Make sure your worst enemy doesn't live between your own two ears.
A taunt from Gibson. Gorn with the mark. Puts boot to ball. Garland marks it. Kicks hurriedly. Hodge claims the ball. He gives it a punishing kick. Nice hands.
Hunt has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. Sending it on its way. McDonald with beautiful hands above the head. He really is a great target to kick to. He kicks the ball. Strong mark there. He gets boot to the ball. He takes a strong mark.
Kicks it long. A solid mark from Mitchell. Jams it on the boot now. He scoops the ball off the ground. Collected by Jetta. He's a ball magnet. Vince picks up the loose ball. Viney gets the ball. Pass by Gorn. Hibbert kicking the ball free of the pack. Rioli gains possession through the interception. The loose ball picked up. Approaching the goals now. A nice running mark. A cool, calm head, clearing it out of defence. Vickery just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Vickery pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. The Hawks 5-9.
Vickery is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
Tapped by McAvoy. Lewis gets the ball. The ball mopped up. They've conceded possession. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or us. Just 2 minutes to go. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. Sockers the ball away. With the quick hands. Interception. Pick up by Stratton. I haven't seen him for a while, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. He's gone missing lately.
This is edge-of-your-seat footy. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. McAvoy punches it. Bounces favourably for Vickery. Lewis has the ball. Hogan receives the ball. McDonald boots it. He has no trouble grabbing that one. 50 metres out, and he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Gibson has kicked that like a wet cabbage. Takes that one strongly. Puopolo sends the ball on its way. Great mark over the pad. Gets boot to leather. Garland wins the marking contest.
Garland really wears his heart on his sleeve. Sending it on its way, gets a handball to the running man. Jones kicks the ball. McAvoy intercepts the ball. He boots it.
Puopolo, a good crummer. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Finding the running player. McAvoy with the kick. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. Rough end. He holds his breath. Hawthorn leads by 9. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. There's the bounce.
Getting beaten in the ruck is a real recipe for disaster and could potentially lose this game for the Demons. He picks up the loose ball. Salem has a kick. The Demons get the goal.
Both ruckmen had their eyes on the ball. The bounce, laser straight. Crawley without a touch. The clearance by Gorn. Handballs. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Strong mark by Lewis. Sends it on its way. Ball crosses the boundary. The Rucks are going at it. Crawley nicely outclassing Gorn. With the ball now. Jones slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Intercepted. The ball picked up. Richo, what do you think about the quarter we just watched?
They're in front and they deserve to be in front. They stepped up in all areas and really made their opposition look second-rate.
Richo has some stats for us now.
The Demons has some good stats, but the score is not doing them justice.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. There's the siren for the final quarter, and play is underway.
What makes something special is not just what you have to gain, but what you feel there is to lose.
Great mark. Lining up the goal now. 50 metres out. A 45-degree angle for this kick. Great mark. 30 metres out. A chance right here to wrest back the lead. The Demons goes back into the lead.
Tyson's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game.
Lewis with the interception. Mitchell with the interception. He gets his hands on the footy. Vickery running in, about to kick. Hibbert controls. He just can't get out of the action. Vickery taking aim. 35 metres out. Famous last words, I know, but this is a goal he shouldn't miss. Going for goal number 2. And they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal. On top is Hawthorn.
Vickery will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
Tapped by McAvoy. McDonald in the bag. Vickery kicks. Vince, the better man there. Picture-perfect drop punt. His mistake costs him a possession. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. No good tackling him there, mate. There's nothing to damage. High tackle. Smith collects it. McDonald slams it on the boot. He takes an uncontested mark. Works it across the ground. Stratton wins the marking contest. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Hunt picks it up. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Salem gets the mark without contest.
Salem's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Just 2 minutes left. Stratton boots it. Strong mark there.
Smith with the kick. Wins the hard ball. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. He wins the contest. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 35 metres out. Good chance here for Roughhead. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. The Hawks in front. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Clean tap by McAvoy. Bounces favourably for McDonald. With the ball now. A stab kick from Hogan. Only 90 seconds remaining.
Melbourne have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. He marks the ball. Lewis puts his boot on it. Tyson handballs it. Gorn heads in for the goals. Gorn has a kick.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. McAvoy decisively. I hope that's not serious. He looks to be in a lot of pain. Richo, what the heck happened there?
He looks to be in a lot of pain. He'll be going off now, definitely.
McDonald trying to strangle him with that tackle. Chips it down towards half forward. Durade with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Vince got under it.
Vince is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Pedersen gets the upper hand, puts boot to ball. Jeddah with the ball, He kicks the ball, Hunt marks it. He slams that on the boot, it's a mark.
Durade sends the ball on its way. Takes it well. Jams it on the boot now. Hands like dinner plates. Jetta kicks it. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Jams it on the boot. It was all his. Watt kicks hard along the boundary line. Burgoyne picks it up. What an end to the match. So close, but victory just out of reach for Melbourne.
Never give up. Failure and rejection are only the first steps to succeeding.
The final scores of the match are the Hawks 45 against the Demons 42. That's it for us. I will see you again, but not yet. Not yet.
Teamwork is the thing that